and then they worked together. He saw the value in working because he grew up old school. He wanted to conquer her and be over her. But the thing is that the two women that he was with before my mother, he left them because they were weak. And he stayed with my mother because he saw the value in her as an asset. She was not willing to lay down and just do whatever he said. She had her own mind and she brought a lot to the relationship. She made she made everything in his life better because he chose to use her as an asset and work with her as a partner. She told me their whole story, and that is what makes sense to me because that's what I saw.
Notice how with Bohemi, it's always the extreme or nothing. She wouldn't lay down and do whatever he say. She didn't want that. Who said anything about lay down and do whatever he say? All right, listen, that's what getting up under somebody leadership gotta mean to her. It gotta mean the worst because she not gonna do it. And she gotta do whatever she say with her mouth to turn women against it. So you gotta make it seem the worst. It gotta be the worst thing to not be able to run your mouth and have to go back. See, because this partnership stuff, that's what it's rooted in. You having to go back and forth with her about everything except paying the bill. Bohemian, let me explain something to you about a partner. A partner hold his goddamn own. You want some man to come and take care of you. You think you should be worth some man believing in enough to come and take care of you. I don't take care of my partner. Bohemian, my partner gotta hold his own. When you're somebody partner, you hold your own. The minute I gotta start taking care of my partner, I'm dropping his ass off. He can't be my partner if I gotta take care of him. See, you need one of them dudes y'all gotta keep ponying up. Y'all pony up with everything. Or you just pay for it all. Because they the kind of men you get where you mostly just pay for it all. Trust and believe that. Because any man that can pay for himself not gonna bother with you. This partnership stuff is rooted in you thinking you equal and you shouldn't have to listen and you should be able to be a rebel and he need to give you everything while you just give him what you feel like giving him, what you cool with, what you like. But he got to do every damn thing he expected to have to do while you just get to give him whatever you feel like for everything he got. And you can't understand why he can't believe in you. All right, a man that's worth anything. The only kind of man that's gonna believe in you is a man that's down in on his luck and don't have no other choice.
Growing up.
So do you think men and women are equal, or do you think we're different?
Men and women are more alike than they are different.
No, but which one? Are we different, or are we just alike?
We're not just alike. No.
Won't you answer the question? Won't you just answer the question?
Okay, so we're different. So when we were talking about the partnership conversation, you look at your husband as a partner, but how is that if you're not the same? He's a man, you're a female. Y'all shouldn't be the same.
He's a man, I'm a woman. And
It's the same thing.
It
All right, man,
man.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, we
Female,
don't have to go
male.
through that,
All
but
right.
that's fine. That's what I prefer. Let me say that. But as
But y'all
far
not the
as
same,
us
so how y'all
being
have a
different,
partner?
say what?
You're not the same, so how can you guys be in partnership?
Okay, so here's the thing. Biologically, we are different. Socially, we are taught to be different, but we can be the exact same.
Do you
Let's
believe
just
that?
wait.
I
Hold
don't
on,
know what to
Marcus.
tell
Let's
you.
just
We're
let's just stick
socialized
with the
differently. That's why we're different.
let's just stick with the biological part, because obviously when you grow and you become an adult, there are going to be things that are similar, but let's forget that. Biologically, we are different, right? We can have kids, men can't. And we could keep going with that. So
It ain't but a
when
couple
you
of them.
when you when you say partner or whatever, I feel like as women we need to stay in our lane. We're women, so you could be a leader in your womanhood, right? And then you have a male, your husband, that's a leader in his malehood, but then he's over you because he's your protector. He's more than what you can never offer. It's not a bad thing. I think when you're shaking.
You're not going to convince a woman like this that she need to get up under somebody leadership. She thinks she should be leading. All right. She don't think it's a man worthy of her respect to the point she would get up under his leadership. She don't think it's a person walking like that. All right. She a rebel. She believes she should be running the show. She believes a family can be led by committee and don't nobody got to be able to have the last say so. All of this rooted in you having to go back and forth with her about everything and you being all right with accepting this and still agreeing to take care of her. And she out of her mind. All right, fellas, you know how many women that champion this thinking? This partner stuff, that's why they throw it out there. You're going to be partners. They want to be partners and equal, except when it's time to pay the bill. All right, now they want to be special. They want to be equal and special. Okay, all the ups, none of the downs. Any of the downs mean you can't tell her nothing. All right, she should be able to get to do whatever she want to do. You should give her your world, and for your world, she should be able to give you whatever she feel like giving you for. Yeah, and you should be okay with that. And if you ain't okay with that, something wrong with you. Fellas, this a woman who knows she don't have nothing you want. So she think you need to just take what she got. All right, she not fit, feminine, and friendly, cooperative. So she ain't none of it. You ain't gonna get none of that. She thinks she need to be able to gaslight you into taking what she got instead of what you want.
Same, y'all.
It's not
Two
bad. If
different
that's what you
people,
believe, it's not
male
bad.
and
No, no, no.
female. But that's why I'm just trying to stick with the male and female. Let's take the characteristics off the table. Just male and female.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay that if he's over you and his man, like y'all not the same. So I feel like you're looking at it like if he's over you, you're nothing. He's over you. You have like that's not how it is. But I feel like that's how you're looking at it as.
Is there
You have
anyone
no
on,
value, basically, is what I'm getting from it.
is there anyone on the panel that understands what she's saying? And maybe it's a possibility that she's right and we got it all wrong.
I understand what she's saying.
Well, I do understand what she's saying at the same time, but again, like I said it before on Derwin's live on TikTok, it's that whole partnership word that's triggering each other. Men are looking at it from a 50-50 thing, because it is it's a same sex term. It just is. But women are looking at it as we are working together towards a common good.
Listen, you see how Bohemi turned her face up when the lady said 50-50? She wants you to take care of her. She wants somebody that's going to take care of her. She just can't get nobody like that. All right? The guy she get not capable of that. Because a guy that could take care of somebody not going to take care of Bohemi. And that's why. That's why right here. She think you should be taking care of her and be her partner. All right? Because I'm telling you, it's rooted in you having to deal with her mouth and her attitude. And she thinking you should just accept that. Her mouth, her attitude, her weight, and the fact that she ain't going to do nothing to try to please you. But you need to come and give her your world. And she think you should just accept her for who she is. And she keep coming up short. Can't figure out why she can't get good men to go for this. All right. She can only get them foolish men she can't respect to go for this. All right. Because real men hard charges. All right. And we don't let women run us. You ain't going to come and tell us nothing. You're going to get under our leadership. You want our protection and our provision. Or you go get with them dudes you got to keep ponying up with. You know how that go. And most of the time, y'all ain't even ponying up. You paying it all. All right, because they the kind of men you get with that attitude.
That's just what they're looking at, and I think that's just triggering. I think it's triggering the men when it comes to that. But I get what she's saying, but at the same time, we're different for a reason. Like, I'm not trying to be a man. I want to be like a man. I mean, are we equal in so many ways? Yes. It may be 70-30. It may be 80-20. It may be 60-40. We still got this. We working together for this common good. That is what the women are saying. This is the partnership right here that comes in that. So, but yeah, we're not 50-50. We're just not. Biologically, we're just not ever. But I think that's just triggering the women triggering the men when the women say partnership. But be honest with you, you working as a partnership for the man up above, that has been said. But it also states that how women are also trying to, or wives are trying to undermine the man's role in the leadership. It's not saying that women are not leaders. It just you are leaders. Women and men are both leaders, but men got his leadership role and you got yours. That's just how it is. It's not.
I don't know about you boys, but she ain't saying nothing. She ain't talking about a goddamn thing. All right, she just tap dancing around any accountability and saying that the man's supposed to be the head of the house because she don't believe that either. All right, she don't like that either. She gotta uphold the sisterhood, but she know that's the way it's supposed to go. So she wanna tap dance around having to say that. Even in her old age, she gotta keep this sisterhood act up. All right, even though she know better. And these young girls, she's supposed to be up here setting a standard to teach them. She can't teach them because she gotta be loyal to this nonsense. All right, this little girl school they all go to. She still can't grow up. This lady in every bit of her 60s. All right, and she's still just a 60-year-old child. She still can't articulate herself in a truthful form without tap dancing around any accountability. All right, without calling a spade if it mean it don't make women look equal to men. The sisterhood just ain't gonna have that. So she gotta keep tap dancing, sounding silly, said all of that and didn't say nothing.
And it's not, I don't know. I just think the whole word is triggering people. That's all.
So I got,
go ahead.
I had two questions for you, bro. One, this is probably a real quick question. Like, how they was having a debate on what a woman is and all of those things. Do you think trans women and women are the same? Like,
No.
if a man...
No.
No, I was asking Bo that.
This is gonna stress me out. I think trans women are women because they call themselves women. It's easy as that.
So I don't really get to talk to someone that has your ideology. So I appreciate you explaining what you believe in, and hopefully you don't feel too attacked so we can get through discussing it. I'm not trying to attack you and trigger you and all that stuff. I'm actually inquisitive on your way because it's foreign to what I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if your man had dated a trans woman, would you be okay with that?
I mean, a trans woman that is fully transitioned is a woman. I don't. That don't got nothing to do with me. Yeah.
I thought you grew up in a church.
I did grow up in a church. What's the problem?
They didn't tell you that was a lie.
They told me a lot of things that I thought were really harmful to people.
She like the rest of these stomped down church ladies. She believe in the parts of the Bible she like, and the parts she don't like she ignore. And she make up verses in her mind that contradict those verses that she don't like. All right, you notice that? Whatever they don't like, they just ignore it. They can't honor nothing. They don't have no loyalty to nothing, not even their religion. They gotta like it. If she don't like it, it ain't true. If she don't like it, it ain't fair. She think life about all this damn freedom. No, You gotta be bonded and committed to something, and you can't become bonded and committed to nothing other than what you want and your feelings.
Oh, ooh. Like what?
See, the donkeys don't do this.
Oh shit.